Hello, well today I'm going to start putting grass on this mountainside here that I put dirt on a while back. I'm not going to use any static grass for these upper parts here. First of all, the applicator I have is kind of big and it would be kind of awkward to try to get in over this uneven terrain. And secondly, we're kind of looking at this all from a distance, so you wouldn't be able to basically see individual blades of grass sticking up or anything like that. I mean, maybe for scenes that are closer to the front here, I'd probably use more of the static grass. I mean, down here or down by where the station's going to be. So, yeah, for now, for these upper levels here, I'll just use the regular blended turf and some fine turf and a little bit of touch of coarse turf. Look like small bushes at a different distance. And then I'll put some clump foliage in there for bigger bushes and eventually some trees in there. So, but for right now, I'm just going to lay down the grass. I'm going to use a little hint of this yellow grass to indicate there's not as much soil for grass to thrive in. So just a little hint. I'm just going to throw up top there. Just do a small section at a time. There. I think that's enough. I'll put a little bit heavier layer of the blended turf, green. I might alternate between layers. A little bit of the yellow turf, a little bit of green, make it look a little patchy. I think I use a little bit more of the tan grass on slopes to indicate that grass doesn't get as much water on a steeper slope, so it tends to grow quickly when it rains and then die off a little bit. A little bit or go dormant, maybe that's the correct term. And I don't want to go too heavy with the grass because I do want to have some dirt exposed a little bit. Maybe where it's leveler, lay it on thicker. So I'm just kind of laying this on thinly, kind of layering it until I get the effect that I want. Turf, coarse turf, just a little bit, not too much. There. That's all there is to it. Take some water with a couple of drops of dishwashing detergent and spray this area down, mist it, to hold the grasses in place and prepare them for the scenic cement. And what the dish detergent does is break the surface tension of the water so it doesn't bead up, so the scenic cement won't bead up on top of the grass. And it'll help keep it from washing the grasses away where I put the scenic cement down. So I'm going to go ahead and start misting it lightly from a distance. Don't want to be too close because I don't want to blow all this grass away. I'll just lay down and make sure it's fairly So we just missed it from, let me show you how far away I'm misting it from. Okay, so right now I'm probably about maybe 18 inches away from the scenery, and when you're misting, you don't want to get much closer than that. You just want to gently fall on top of the grass, like that. You don't want it blowing away all that nice grass you just laid down. And the benefits of misting like this, other than breaking the surface tension of the scenic cement I'm going to put on there, it also tends to, if grass gets stuck to rock faces where it's not supposed to, it tends to wash that away. So that's kind of an added perk. Now I'm going to take my bottle of scenic cement and just I'm just going to take my scenic cement that I've put into this little bottle here. I'm just going to let it soak into the grass. I think I've got enough water soaked on there so that you can see it's soaking right in. It's not beating up or anything like that, and that's what that dishwashing detergent does. I think I've soaked this well enough, so and yeah, you want to give your douse it thoroughly with the scenic cement. You want your grass to stay in place. Again, let it drop on, don't let it squirt out, or else you'll wash away your grass. And I, instead of using, I mean, you can technically, rather than buying scenic cement, you can use a mixture of 50% Elmer's glue and 50% water, but I've also found that that kind of mixture leaves a shiny residue everywhere. And so I go ahead and pay a little bit extra to buy the scenic cement, because that really truly does dry to a matte finish, unless someone out there has come up with their own secret sauce to mix their own scenic cement that dries to a matte finish. And I think I even tried it with matte Mod Podge, and it still left a bit of a shine, so I don't know. I'm not sure what the solution is, but if anybody's got some good ideas for homebrew scenic cement that really dries to a genuine matte finish, I'm open to suggestion, and I'm sure everybody else would be too. Some grass and go with the lighter coat. We'll see how it dries. Back in there, kind of drained down, so probably overdid it a little bit. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest here. The rest of the upper levels of this part of the layout. Up here, this upper tier, I'm going to do that first. So it's all wash, rinse, repeat from now on. That's pretty much it.